Make today iconic. What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports back with another super realistic rebuild here on my channel. In this one, we're doing the Chicago Bulls. You guys can check out the objectives there. These are the settings I'm going to be using. If you're new to the channel, just know that I do use trade overrides sometimes. Actually, most of the times to make trades, because 2K is not really fair and not realistic with their trades. They overprice players and then they devalue players, and I don't really like it, so I use trade override. But don't worry, I don't finesse teams and just take whatever they got. I try to make it as fair as possible and also give my reasons as to why I make that trade. But let's hop right into it. If you guys have not yet seen one of these series, pretty much super realistic rebuilds, we do have injuries on. They're not as frequent as 2K wants it to be, but we also, for the draft classes, there's a storylines option that you can do, and it allows for draft busts, sleepers, really superstars can come out of the second round, all that. You can get busts like whatever, #1 pick, he can be nothing. But yeah, that just adds more realism, and I think it's more interesting because we don't get like Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, and all those guys automatically becoming superstars. But yeah, so here is the roster for the Chicago Bulls that we're going to be starting off with. They did sign Jabari Parker. I do like that signing. We'll see what he can do for us, and then we'll think about re-signing him. But Zach LaVine has been on a tear this season in real life, averaging, I think, he was averaging like 27 or something like that at one point. And then we do have a lot of injuries. Lauri Markkanen obviously out for a bit. Also Chris Dunn and Denzel Valentine. Also, for the first couple of seasons, I am going to be showing you guys player mentorship. And pretty much, if you guys don't know what this is, players get mentored and they can learn other players' badges. It pretty much works as like they're teaching them certain things, like maybe how to be a clutch performer, putback king, how to rebound, all of that stuff, how to shoot, pick and pop, all of that. And I think it's pretty cool by 2K to add this. But here you guys can see Lauri Markkanen to Jabari Parker. So for now, here's what the rotation is going to be. Arcidiacono out of Villanova is going to start at point guard with Chris Dunn out. And Wendell Carter Jr. is also a rookie, but we're going to send Raul Alkins to the G League. And we're going to see what playstyle fits us best. I'm not really seeing any ones that fit us great, but it looks like pace and space might be the one here. And we'll go with that one. So I am going to be showing you guys when certain players get injured that are important, or when they come back. Right here, Bobby Portis has come back from his injury. I forgot to mention he was also injured, but we'll get him into the rotation right here and get him in a little bit of minutes for now. And then as he gets more healthy, then he'll get more minutes. He might be traded though, because we have a lot of big men. So we're right about close to January, and it looks like Lauri Markkanen is back and ready to play. So I think we'll get him in here, and he might even start, I don't know. But let's see if we can get... Robin Lopez probably won't play anymore, neither will Felicio. Because yeah, we got a lot of guys who deserve minutes on this team and who are still young and have potential. That's one of the reasons why I might trade Bobby Portis or Denzel Valentine if he's healthy. And now it looks like Chris Dunn is back and ready to play. So Arcidiacono did a good job filling in there for him. And now Chris Dunn will get the starting job back. And Shaquille Harrison, he will go to the bench. And it looks like probably Arcidiacono will not get any rotation minutes. But if he does, it'll be a little bit. Holiday will give some minutes to Markkanen now. He can start. So we're here at the trade deadline, and we're going to check out how good we're doing, and we'll see if we need to make any trades. But it looks like we're 19-35 as of right now, way out of the playoff race, not even close. So here we're going to make a trade with Philadelphia. They need a power forward. As you guys know, in that Jimmy Butler trade, they gave up Dario Saric and Covington. So they need a power forward to fill that role. And we'll get back a nice young player in Korkmaz on a one-year deal. We'll see if we'll bring him back. Also a first-round pick from Philly. They'll make the playoffs, so it won't be that great of a pick. but still some value for Bobby Portis. So here is the rotation after that trade. Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine, Jabari Parker is going to start at small forward. Markkanen, Wendell Carter, Holiday, Hutchinson, and Valentine. So it looks like Chris Dunn has got another injury, this time strained right MCL. He'll be out 1 to 2 weeks. Nothing too bad, but still got to take precaution and sit him out for a bit. And just as I said, nothing too bad. Chris Dunn is back after just a week and a half gone. So Cameron Payne, we're probably not going to bring him back in the offseason. And the season, Kevin Durant wins MVP for the Warriors, DeAndre Ayton Rookie of the Year, Mo Bamba 6th Man, and Josh Richardson Most Improved. Don't really see that often, but mostly has to do with the injuries, I would imagine. Let's check out if anyone made a team. Wendell Carter on the All-Rookie First Team. Pretty good numbers, averaging about 13 and 10. And looks like that's all we had on the teams. But checking out the standings, we were the 12th seed. Not doing too great, but we will have a good pick in the draft. And it is a loaded draft. Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, all those guys. There's a bunch of other guys. Not really a point guard heavy draft, which we did need, but nonetheless, here are the stats. Markkanen, he was injured for most of the season, so he did go down a bit from his rookie season. So it looks like it's going to be a Celtics-Rockets finals, and we'll see who's going to take it all. Harden or Kyrie. It looks like it's a Game 7, and Kyrie Irving pulls it out. So here in the draft lottery, we're projected the 6th pick, but let's see what happens here. We jump up to the #1 overall pick. That's going to be nice for us. Really big boost right there. So with the #1 overall pick, I'm thinking about either RJ Barrett, Zion, or Nasir Little. Keep in mind that the storylines are on for the draft, so either one of these guys could turn out to be busts or superstars. And Zion, I don't really like the fit alongside Markkanen. I know he's a more athletic type power forward / small forward, but we are going to take RJ Barrett. I just feel he's more versatile, and he's a better defender, and obviously a better shooter than Zion. And here in the offseason, we are going to give Tyler Ulis a 1-year deal with the team option. He's a 77 overall, so we'll give him a chance. Justin Holiday will bring back. He had a pretty good season off the bench and when he was starting. Shaquille Harrison will also bring back. So here's the roster for the 2nd season. Keep in mind that this is going to be like a long-term rebuild. We're not going to rush anything. And there's going to be multiple parts to these videos. So this is barely part 1. We'll do about 2 to 3 seasons every video. And we'll go as long as you guys like. So leave a like if you enjoy this series. And I'll make as many videos as you guys want. But here's the rotation for the 2nd season. Pretty much the same. Just got rid of a few guys and brought a couple guys in. And also RJ Barrett's going to start. But we will keep the system at pace and space for now. It seems like the best. We might go to perimeter-centric in the future. So, first injury of the season, Justin Holiday with a broken ankle. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. That's a big hit for our bench, but Blakeney, I like him. He's a very hard worker, goes hard, and we'll give him some minutes. So it's been a while, and it looks like Justin Holiday is now fully healed. So Blakeney will go back to being a reserve, and Holiday will get his minutes back. So it looks like we're here already at the trade deadline. Not too many injuries, and we are currently 30 and 24 in the 4th seed. So we'll look to keep that up, and hopefully the injuries stay away from us. But we're looking pretty good for now. So I'm not too sure how Bulls fans feel about Denzel Valentine, but he's a 76 overall, about 2 years left on his contract. He didn't do too well for us off the bench, so I don't see him in the future of our plans, and we're going to try to get rid of Felicio's contract to the Pelicans. They need shooting, they need young pieces, and they're going to give us a 2nd round pick and Solomon Hill, who's also a pretty bad contract. So after that trade, here's what the rotation looks like. Markkanen actually got injured, so he'll be out for a little bit. And Denzel Valentine wasn't really getting burned for us, so it made sense. So the injury wasn't too bad for Markkanen. He's ready and back, ready to play. So we'll get him back into the rotation, and he will start. Willie Reed will get less minutes, and we will see Justin Holiday a little bit less as well. Chandler Hutchison can get some more minutes. So for this season, Russell Westbrook wins the MVP, averaging close to a triple-double. Zion on the Knicks Rookie of the Year, Giannis Defensive Player, and Nick Nurse Coach of the Year. Let's see if anyone made it on an All-NBA team or a defensive team. And looks like no one, but RJ Barrett on the All-Rookie First Team, only averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. I like the rebounds and the assists. The points could have been a little bit higher, I think, for RJ Barrett, #1 pick, but hopefully he'll keep progressing every season. We did finish as the 9th seed, so barely out of the playoffs. And the Magic we actually played the Magic the last game of the season to see who got that 8th seed, and we did lose that game. So tough luck right there, but it happens. We're still a very young team. Zach LaVine, I like his production for now. Markkanen, definitely improved from last season. Jabari doing some pretty good stuff out there. Chris Dunn is not going to average too many points, but his defense is going to be key to this Bulls team. And Wendell Carter, also a very good season. So the Celtics are going to be back in the NBA Finals for a 2nd year in a row. And they're going to win back-to-back championships. Kyrie, Finals MVP. In the draft lottery, we are projected the 14th pick. Can we get really lucky this time? No, we do not. We get 14 and 23 from the Pelicans. So here we are going to be making a trade to trade up to the 9th pick. We're giving up the 14th, 23rd pick and Justin Holiday to go up to pick 9. As you guys can see, the Jazz signed Kemba Walker. They have Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Robert Williams. They've got a lot of young pieces. So they add 2 more young pieces. And with the 9th overall pick, we are going to take Will Perkinson out of Kentucky. I was looking for a point guard, but there was no one really good left. So we're going to take him. Very good shooter. I think his 3 is one of the highest in the draft. And here in the 2nd round, we are going to take a point guard this time. Clifton Page out of Missouri. Who knows? He might be a sleeper. We'll give a chance to him. And also in the 2nd round, we are going to take Vitaly Bielus out of Ukraine. We'll also give him a chance. He'll be overseas for 2 more seasons, so hopefully he'll be ready in those 2 seasons. And here in free agency, Chris Dunn is a restricted free agent, but he's not wanting too much money right now. I want to pay him while he doesn't want that much money. He's asking for like $12 million a year. With his defense and his rebounding, that's good enough for him. And Jabari Parker will bring back for 3 years, 2 years, and a team option so he can prove himself off the bench. So here's the team for the 3rd season. Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter, RJ Barrett, John Henson, Van Vliet, Shabazz, Will Perkinson. You guys, I was not kidding. This kid has a 94 open shot 3. He's going to be nice once he starts progressing. He'll come off the bench for us. I see potential in him. So here's the rotation, the same as last year. And RJ Barrett is also probably going to be a superstar, but we need his production to jump from his rookie season. So, Wendell Carter Jr. does have a left foot injury. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. That's a pretty big hit for us. And at least we did sign John Henson. We don't have another big man off the bench though. So if Henson goes down, we might have to play Markkanen at center. So for now, Henson will get big minutes at starting center, and we'll see what happens. So it's been 5 weeks, and Wendell Carter is back. I'm not sure why everyone has that little symbol next to their names. I'm not sure if that means they're tired or what, but yeah, we'll just leave it at that, and Wendell Carter will get his role back. But it looks like Wendell Carter is going to have a little bit of an injury again. And Hutchinson also got injured in the process. So we'll get him off the bench and into the reserves. So the minor injury to Wendell Carter has healed up, and he will be getting a little bit more minutes. Hutchinson is also ready, so he'll get his minutes off the bench. And I'm not sure why Shaquille Harrison was ice cold, but yeah, we need Hutchinson back quickly. So another injury here. Fred VanVleet, our point guard off the bench, has been injured 4 to 6 weeks. He'll be out, so Shaquille Harrison will just fill in his spot. So at the All-Star break, it looks like RJ Barrett is a stud. He's already making an All-Star team. He'll be playing for Team LeBron in the All-Star game. Similar players, I think. So here at the trade deadline, we're going to check out how we're doing. And we're currently 28 and 25 in the playoff mix as the 7th seed, right in front of the Hawks and just behind the Pistons. Shooting pretty good from three-point range. So just after the All-Star game, it looks like Fred VanVleet is back. So he'll just fill in for Shaquille Harrison and we'll be good to go. And it looks like Wendell Carter Jr. has another injury, 1 to 2 weeks this time. But that's going to be hurtful, especially going into the playoffs if we don't have another big man. So Wendell Carter is back just after missing, I think, 3 or 4 games. But yeah, hopefully he can stay healthy for the rest of the season and we won't have to make any big moves. And the MVP goes to Kevin Durant again. I believe that's his second one in this video. LaMelo Ball on the Timberwolves. I really like that fit alongside Towns, but we'll see. And let's check if anyone made an All-NBA team. RJ Barrett on the All-NBA third team, averaging pretty good numbers, 17 points per game and about 6 and 6. So those are really good numbers. All-around player, also playing good defense. And on the All-Rookie second team, Will Perkinson, averaging 7 points off the bench. So I don't know how RJ Barrett didn't win Most Improved, but he really should have. And we did make the playoffs. We are the 6th seed and we're looking pretty good. We'll be playing the 3rd seeded Milwaukee Bucks. So we're playing Giannis. If you guys didn't know, in the Brooklyn Nets rebuild, we also played Giannis in the first round. So here are the stats. Pretty good all-around season. So here's the rotation going into the playoffs. I think everyone's fully healthy and we should have no problems in these playoffs. And here is the Bucks roster. Giannis is a 96 overall. He's averaging pretty good numbers, but it's pretty much just him. He's going to have to carry this team. Derrick Rose they also have, but we all know Derrick Rose is not the same. So our game plan going into this series is pretty simple. We're going to have RJ Barrett on him as the primary defender. And we're going to drop off of him. So we're going to dare him to shoot threes. We're going to dare him to shoot that mid-range. We all know Giannis is not the best of shooters. So if we can make him take those shots, we're also going to double team him as much as we can. So let's see what happens in this series. First game, we actually win. So Giannis did drop 30 though. And he only shot 1 for 4 from 3 though. That's going to be nice. He shot 4 threes. I'm not sure if that's the game plan. I would think so. I don't think Giannis is going to be shooting many threes over the season. And 4 threes is pretty high for him. It looks like Chandler Hutchinson though is a little bit injured. We'll leave the rotation as it is. And we do lose game 2. Giannis with a monster game again. He shot 1 for 3 from 3. So he's taking those threes and he's not really hitting them at a high clip. Game 3, we end up losing here by a slim margin, 4 points. Jabari Parker off the bench with a nice game. Zach LaVine's been having a pretty good season and pretty good playoffs, but looks like Giannis that time did hit a couple of threes. And Zach LaVine is a little bit injured, pinched nerve in his back, so he'll be getting less minutes and we'll give more of the workload to RJ Barrett. But continuing on the season, the simulation, we do win game 4, so we tied the series up at 2. Zach LaVine with 17 points and 7 assists, also 3 steals. RJ Barrett's not really making that much noise here in the playoffs. I haven't seen him that much, but Giannis 1 for 2 from 3. That's okay. And game 5, this is a huge game for momentum. Whoever wins this might win the series. Close game down to the wire. It looks like the Bucks, we do gain the lead, 106-105, and we end up losing in the final seconds, 110-106. Zach LaVine drops 31 points, got a steal as well. Will Perkinson off the bench had a pretty good game here. Giannis, no matter what we do, he's still going to get his buckets, but if you can make him take tough shots, then it's going to be nice for us. Chandler Hutchison, injury is healed, but here's a huge game. Can we force a game 7 in Milwaukee? We do win in a close one again by 4 points. RJ Barrett finally stepping up with over 20 points. And Zach LaVine, not the best of games, but he is injured. Giannis still getting his buckets, as I said. Game 7, can we take it in a huge upset? This would be huge for our franchise. Big playoff win. We'll hop in. So we're in a tie game here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. We have the ball. Let's see what we're going to do here. RJ Barrett, good play. Wide open 3, and he jams it in. RJ Barrett with a clutch 3. Up 3 now. Can we stop Giannis and these Bucks? I don't think Giannis is even in the game. So Malcolm Brogdon on RJ Barrett. And they get it out to the wing. Get it back to Edwards. Bledsoe gets fouled. That was a dumb foul there in the bonus. So 2 free throws here for Bledsoe. Hits the first one. Second free throw. No good, and we get the rebound. Markkanen, what are you doing? Don't dribble the ball up. Chris Dunn. What are they going to do here? They get it to LaVine. He is injured, though. They might get it to Barrett. They do get it to Barrett in the post. But I don't know why he's posting up a bigger guy. Still gets it in over the top. Tough shot from Barrett. So two clutch shots from Barrett already. And Giannis is now in the game. What are they going to do here? They might go to Giannis in the post. And it looks like... What a steal from RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett having a clutch game. They get it back to RJ Barrett. He gets blocked. Not so clutch right there. Turn the ball over. They get it. Another steal by RJ Barrett. Pulls up. Misses the shot. He probably should have took that in. Probably would have got fouled. And they shoot a 3 and they hit a 3 here, making it a 1-point game. So, what are we going to run here? Not taking a timeout. They get it to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn driving. Oh, that's an easy layup. And one. And one. Chris Dunn with a huge shot. Can he hit the free throw and make this a 4-point game? He does hit the free throw. Bucks take a timeout. What are they going to run out of this timeout? Giannis in the post most likely on RJ. Turnaround fadeaway shot. No good from Giannis. Still a 4-point game. Let's see who we're going to go to here. Markkanen. Oh, I thought he would have pulled up from that. Pick and roll from Markkanen. I don't know why he's handling the ball like that. They get it to LaVine. In the paint. Goes in for the lay-in. So it's now a 6-point game. We'll see what the Bucks can do here. They get it to Giannis. RJ defending. Good defense. RJ, great defense. Pull up. We'll let Giannis take that. If he can hit that, that'll be good for us. That's not a high percentage shot for Giannis. But let's see if Chris Dunn can knock down some free throws. First free throw is good. Second free throw, also good. Clutch free throws from Chris Dunn right there. We'll give the Bucks this chance. If they don't hit this shot, then the game's most likely over. Bledsoe pulls up. No good. So Giannis had a really good game. 30 points, 14 rebounds. But if you guys can see here, his field goal percentage shot way down from the regular season to playing us. His 3-point percentage did go up, but that's because he was taking more threes and hitting more. But game plan, I would say, definitely worked. And here, Zach LaVine is going to get less minutes in this rotation for the second round. But here's what it is. We are playing the Boston Celtics, so here's the roster. Game plan will be the same as every other team. You can't really double anyone. Let's see what happens. Game 1, we actually win again. Kyrie Irving with a pretty solid game. Jason Tatum also dropping 20. Markkanen stepping up finally, 23 and 6 for him, 1 steal. Game 2, we end up losing. Kyrie Irving with another big game. Gordon Hayward actually putting up some numbers. Zach LaVine was 20 points. Game 3, Boston takes it. Zach LaVine again leading us in scoring, hitting a couple threes there. And yeah, this team's just really deep. I don't expect us to win the series, but we are making it competitive. 2-2 right now. RJ Barrett with a big game. Jabari Parker not really playing too well off the bench. Huge game again here. 3-2 the Celtics go up. That's probably a momentum game. We might end up losing here in 6 games. But we'll see. Perkinson, 14 points off the bench. Nice from the rookie. So can we force another game 7, this time in Boston? And it looks like it wasn't even close. So Zach LaVine, him being hurt definitely hurt us in the long run. But Jaylen Brown led the team in scoring for them. So it looks like it is going to be a Celtics-Timberwolves finals. And the Celtics got to the finals 3 years in a row. And they three-peat with Kyrie Irving. What will happen to this Bulls franchise in the future? Will the Celtics be the next dynasty? Make sure to watch part 2 for more. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe for some more videos.